How far will you go for your dog? I never imagined I'd choose homelessness, but when a judge gave my ex-husband custody of our rescue dog, I chose to lose everything just to keep her. 6 months ago, my life looked picture perfect. Executive job, waterfront condo, weekend getaways. But behind that curated exterior was a crumbling marriage and one constant: Sadie, a 3-legged German shepherd I'd rescued from being euthanized after a hit and run. For 2 years, she slept curled against me while my husband worked late with his assistant. When I filed for divorce, I never questioned who Sadie would live with. I had the adoption papers, paid every vet bill. She was mine, but my ex knew exactly where to hit me. She's a family dog, his lawyer argued, and my client is keeping the family home with a fenced yard. The judge nodded. Temporary custody to him. I got weekend visitation. The first weekend I picked her up, Sadie trembled the second she got in my car. Her water bowl was bone dry. She had a rash from lying in a filthy crate. She cries all night. My ex shrugged. Probably misses you. The smirk on his face said it all. This wasn't about loving Sadie. It was about taking what I loved. I documented everything. The rash, the weight loss, the matted fur. My lawyer tried, but warned me. Unless there's proof of severe neglect, the court usually keeps things how they are. Pets are property in this state. 3 weeks later, I showed up for my weekend visit, and some 22-year-old answered the door, his new girlfriend. "Oh, they went hiking," she said. "Forgot it was your weekend. They'll be back Sunday night." I broke down in my car, called my lawyer sobbing. She filed an emergency motion, but the hearing wouldn't be for another week. That night, I didn't sleep. By sunrise, I had a plan. I emptied my savings, packed my SUV, parked a block from my ex's house, and waited. He left for his 7:15 morning run, always on the dot. I used my old key and slipped inside. Sadie was in her crate, surrounded by soiled pee pads. The moment she saw me, her whole body wriggled with joy, missing leg and all. I grabbed her meds, special food, and her blanket. We crossed the state line before his run ended. I'd already researched states with better pet custody laws. We stayed in pet-friendly motels, paid in cash. I ditched my phone after sending a single resignation email. Never touched my credit cards. Now, we live in a tiny studio over a used bookstore where I shelve paperbacks for minimum wage. My law degree collects dust. Using it would leave a paper trail. I barely recognize myself anymore. Short dyed hair, thrift store clothes. Yesterday I saw a missing poster with Sadie's face. Reward was enough to fix every financial problem I have. For a second, I actually considered it. Then Sadie leaned into me, nuzzled my leg, looking up with the kind of trust you can't fake. I tore the poster down. Last night I found out there's a warrant out for my arrest in our home state, pet theft. This morning, Sadie limped through the park beside me, her muzzle starting to turn white. She might have 5 good years left. Is she worth the career I gave up? The retirement fund I abandoned? The future I can't legally reclaim? She leans against me, sighs, and I scratch behind her ears. And I know, sometimes love doesn't look like hearts and flowers. Sometimes it looks like giving up everything you built for someone who can't even say thank you. I just never expected that someone to have 4 legs and a tail.